Nim zacznie się ten odcinek, to jeszcze jedna chwila gwoli wyjaśnienia. Zauważyłem, że po prostu postprodukcja, a konkretnie czyszczenie dźwięku zabiera mi coraz więcej czasu. Zaczyna być to nużące, ponieważ czasami czyściłem go więcej niż trwa film. Postanowiłem coś z tym zrobić i troszkę popracowałem nad tym, by go ulepszyć. Niestety, lepsze jest wrogiem dobrego. I ten odcinek jest nieco spierniczony, jeśli chodzi o dźwięk, ponieważ za bardzo przyciąłem zakresy i jest nieco stłumiony, jakbym mówił z pudła. Także za to przepraszam i zapraszam do oglądania. Największym plusem tutaj jest to, że ten odcinek składa się głównie z dialogów postaci, więc nie ma tu na zbyt wielkiego problemu z odsłuchem. Natomiast bardzo dużą część swoich komentarzy po prostu wyrzuciłem, ponieważ do niczego się nie nadało, nawet nie mogłem zrozumieć tego, co mówiłem. To czas na kolejną misję trybu fabuły. Tym razem będzie to misja Niebezpieczne umysły i tutaj pierwszym zadaniem jest porozmawiać z doktor Amari. Ale jeszcze nie zauważyłem, mam następny poziom o 2 mogę skoczyć. Zastanawiam się, co wziąć. Chciałbym wziąć to. To jest drugi poziom 20, którego jeszcze nie mam. A dopiero trzeci na to pozwala 41. Czyli na razie się tego nie będę się tego dotykać. Gdzie jest cofnij? Nic nie ma, dobrze, co tutaj wybierzemy? Ponieważ ja głównie walczę na krótkie dystanse, myślę, że karabinier będzie dobrym. Raz karabinier. Tak, zatwierdzić. I drugi raz karabinier. A kolejny, kiedy mogę? No właściwie już teraz. Tylko muszę dobić jeszcze jeden perk. A kolejny będzie przy 31. To już będzie... Że na razie tyle. I lecimy z kopcem na mapie, gdzie to jest. Tutaj. Porozmawiać z doktor Amari. Obok Dobrego Sąsiedztwa. Czym to jest? Cmentarz. Stacja Park Street. I budynek Masterze. Tutaj myślę, że mogę wejść, ale to już nie będę teraz wchodził, ponieważ mam już ten kombinezon ochronny, który dostałem, gdzie on jest. Ten kombinezon ochronny, który chroni przed radiacją, 1000 radiacji, i ja go zdobyłem wtedy w czasie ataku na fabrykę Marowskiego. No i wszedłem. Tam kolos. No, trochę jest. No, jeszcze jedną rzecz zobaczmy.
Yes.
Postawiłem sobie przecież ten sklepik, tam jest babka. Ile już zarobiłem kasiory? 64 kapsle. No, zobaczymy, ile po tej misji będzie. Pokaż na mapie. Tam lecę. I zobaczymy, co tam będzie do zrobienia. Nie wygląda na trudną misję, ponieważ to jest głównie pewnie jakieś gadanie na temat tego mózgu, który zabrałem Kelloggowi. A ona ma jakiś sposób odzyskać. Także tutaj pewnie będzie głównie polegało na dialogach. To wtedy zastanawiające chyba smoking warto sobie rzucić na karp.
Hey. Hold position. Hey, come on.
I to jest tam 46.
What's that? Must have been nothing. That sound! What is it? What? Who's there?
No i że parking nie idzie. Jeden spadł z góry. Dobra robota.
This is your game, human. We win, you die.
Dostałem 2 strzały na twarz.
You move too much. Go ahead and hide, little bleeder.
You could hide from me. No such luck, I'm afraid.
Coś tu było. Ale w niecenie robot dostał.
I'm not even sweating. Of course I do. Ha.
Już przejdę. Też nie przejdę.
I am unstoppable.
Tu jest wyjście na górę. Wydaje mi się, że tędy kiedyś szedłem. Może to był inny budynek. A może tu jest tak, że oni się odnawiają
Somewhere.
co jakiś czas.
Afraid you'll have to do better than that. You call this a
Jakieś godziny mi później zleciało. No i tymi schodami to jest właśnie.
We are unstoppable.
O, coś nowego, pasta.
Gone. Spineless human.
Właściwie pistolety mogę brać, ale się to już sprzedałem.
You here. Here. Stop hiding.
Karabin. Nabój. Teraz muszę znowu to odejść. Przysłałem z zewnątrz. Karabin, czy jest to czaszka ciekawe. Obsadzało miejsce. Ten już jest. Kapsel. Lecimy dalej.
Are we pack rats now, sir?
Chodź. Jak gadasz, to
Heads
powinieneś
up.
to już
I'm all ears.
w tym kierunku. Zapiszę grę.
I am supermutant. Strong. Deadly. Yes, I know. I am stupid, not blind. No. No, you don't.
Dobra, zostawimy tyle.
Stupid noises.
Tam coś jest.
Someone there? Gonna be a body splatter your brain!
Chyba tam coś się dzieje. Bo nie strzelają. To zaraz spadnie.
I win again! Oh, what's that? Run here!
Wstępny wychylał, zarobił, dostał. To wezmę sobie coś do żarcia jeszcze. Tunaj, spływacze. Jeden antyrat.
Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you. Peekaboo!
Ach, koniec amunicji. Ale chyba go zdjąłem. Resztę nic ciekawego. Karabin się opnie. Karabin to samo, odbiarka, plus odlot. Nic mogę budować, dorogacz. Psa. Skorpiona też znalazłem. Zawsze to doświadczenie dobija. Idziemy. Tym razem. Jest zablokowana droga. To jest zaskoczenie. Nie ma problemu. Muszę chyba obejść. Chyba, że tu jest to przejście. Co wątpię, raczej jest. Czyli nie wiem, intuicja mówi. Gdzieś ich słychać, gdzie oni siedzą? Kurde, tu jest jakieś dziadostwo, bo nie widziałem. Jakim jest celem? Oddalam się nieco. Galeria handlowa. To jeszcze wrócę kiedyś. Teraz mam minut za misję. Gdzie przejdę? Dobra, zaraz uważaj, będę trzeba.
What?
Oj, gule.
Whoa, fuck up a second. I hear something.
Przeminę. To granat też rzucił. Gdzie? O, ty skubany. No, teraz coś pieprznie.
Good fight, human! You got well!
Tam samobójca. No, tego już nie widziałem.
What? Scared already?
To jest następny. Zawsze w takich momentach koniec amunicji.
Did you hear that?
We are the future!
Supermutants!
Skąd postrzelają?
Hell yo!
A nie to jest co miałem zwiedzić na plecy. Dobra, na szczęście mi pociągnęła. No i prawie u celu. Szybki zapis.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
What was that? I couldn't hear over the sound of all that pathetic. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Whoa, 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 time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me. We're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right, brother?
You killed him.
Got a good pair of eyes on ya. I think you'll fit in here. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Good neighbor? That what you call this place?
That's right. We cobbled this little neighborhood together out of the freaks and misfits that just wouldn't be accepted anywhere else. You'll see. You make enough friends here, you'll call this place home soon enough. So long as you remember who's in charge.
A new player in Good Neighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
Hey there.
You ever tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt. Here for Amari? She's downstairs.
Co jest na dole?
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
This one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogga, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. But we got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Co to oznacza?
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Zaczynamy. Miejmy nadzieję, że do niej Windows się nie zawiesi.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogga. This may prove disorienting at first.
All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic. I'm sure that's going to take some getting used to for a lot of people.
What a joke.
Waiting for this day.
What's it mean, Mom? Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
Peace and prosperity across the whole Southwest. It's quite a historic day.
Listen to me, Connie.
Remember, it was only
You take this.
that President
You're old enough.
proposed the idea
You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Turn down!
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
On the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
New California Republic. All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
That's going to take some getting used to for a lot of people.
What a joke.
Waiting for this day.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twat.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
No, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Teraz...
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job is done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Systems offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
No, co będzie dalej? Historia zaczyna się sklejać.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, you know, he's gonna be mad.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
I probably shouldn't have
Kellogg.
said it.
If you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Jak się czuję? Bo już przynajmniej co się stało.
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
Mam taki.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Zakończona misja Niebezpieczne umysły. Jaka będzie kolejna? Przejście na ten kombinezon. A, tu jest troszkę zasobów.
Hey.
Sir, what's mine is yours, sir.
There we go. Hey. Grab anything useful.
Of course, sir.
A, może to już wziął. Tak, już wszystko zniknęło.
Hey, Irma.
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
Czy on stanowi zagrożenie? No tak.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
There's something wrong with you, Nick. I don't want you with me.
I told you I'm fine. But I get it. Going through Kellogg's brain was a doozy for both of us. I'll be in Diamond City when you've had time to cool off.
Co dalej? Kolejna misja. Więc to tyle w tym odcinku. Raz jeszcze przepraszam za jakość dźwięku, ale niestety człowiek uczy się na błędach. Testowałem to na początku na małym odcinku, na malutkim przykładzie i jak widać musiałem jeszcze przedobrzyć ustawienia, także wszystko poszło nie tak jak trzeba, ale następnym razem będzie już lepiej. Pozdrawiam.